Yo, what's going on, you guys? I'm here for. God, what the hell was that? I'm here for. I'm here to review Insecure episode 9. Low key trying. What the hell? Okay, well, I don't even really know what to say to all that. That was a lot. My anxiety got pumping in a bunch of different ways. And I really thought they were going to really hash that out. And they didn't really hash that out. I kind of felt cheated in a way. Because it's just like, okay, we have this unspoken thing that's going on here, this elephant in the room, if you will, and ain't nobody saying nothing. And I think this whole season, judging from, my videos and other people's videos and stuff like that, that there's this weird who to blame, finger pointy kind of thing or whatever. And I don't think I'm here to do that tonight. Not tonight. The way I saw it tonight, it was really nobody's fault. Not really. Like they're both if you want to blame anybody, blame both of them. Hey, there you go. They both bugging. They both tripping. Issa is trying and putting in more effort, more so because she actually misses her. We've seen how Molly has dealt with not being around Issa so far, and she's not really tripping or really missing her like that. Aside from talking about her constantly, but she's talking about her in such a negative way. Like there's nothing high to speak of or whatever. Like she's just being an ass about it. And I don't know. Me personally, I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. I find problem areas with both of them that I just straight up don't fuck with. And I don't know, yo. Like it's like I said, it's a lot. So where do we even start? Let's start off from the beginning. I'm so happy that it's not a Condola is pregnant type situation, because I thought that last week, because she was hitting her up. She was hitting Lawrence up so much. It's just like, you gotta be pregnant, because there's no way in hell you're gonna hit him up and jam him up this much. Like you really miss him or something. Because you were fine. Well, no, she wasn't fine with the way things ended. That's a fact, because she looked like her heart was broken into pieces and shit like that or whatever, right? But I think I think after this, now knowing that she's not pregnant, I think Condola just tried to beat Issa to the punch, knowing that he was hanging out with her, and just like, nah, if I can't have you, she can't have you either. Let me hurry up and put this pussy on you real quick before you change your mind or something like that. And Issa was like, nah, bruh, that's my nigga. Issa is a savage for that. Don't you ever fucking forget it. But so far, so good. They don't know what this is yet, and they're doing really well. Like, it looks like old times, only, without the arguing and shit. Like, the quick little speed through in the montage of them, like, talking, fucking, hanging out, watching TV, eating food, eating takeout, working, fucking some more. Like, it's great, and I love it. I love it. Maybe it won't last for whatever the reason is that it may not last, but honestly, yo, so far if it lasts, I'm with it. Like, I fuck with it heavy. And I think the only thing that can mess that up now is if one, Condola is pregnant, one of the other cheat again, Daniel pops up and Lawrence loses his shit, or which would probably be the more likely case, Lawrence takes that job in Frisco and he leaves, and Issa stays in LA, because she ain't moving to no fucking Frisco doing the stuff that she's doing right now. Like, LA is her life right now. It's home, so it makes the most sense for her to stay. If that happens, that's gonna be a tough pill for me to swallow personally. So I don't know. A lot of y'all Lawrence haters and haters of or anti Issa and Lawrence lovers out there you'll be thrilled and screaming in the streets. Me, on the other hand, not so much. So we get to see Dr. Rhonda talking with Molly, and she gave some pretty solid advice, and I valued her opinion as much as I think Molly did, because it's just like you're not. But at the same time, like, Molly's still, even within the therapy sessions, like, I don't feel like Molly was still kind of being completely real with herself. Like, she's trying to do this big old bold act like she doesn't give a fuck, but she kind of gives a fuck, and it's kind of annoying because it's like, yo, you're here to get help. You're here to see the bigger picture. You're here to sort this out, and you keep trying to not do something that will probably potentially be the best thing for you in this moment, and you're fucking it up. Like, stop. But what do I know? I'm just a black guy. I don't know shit. That's just how I feel, or from my observation or whatever. Out of everything, I think Molly's headed for. I think Molly's headed for a pitfall. She's headed for a pitfall that she dug herself. Yeah, there's things that happened that she didn't like. Yeah, there were things that happened that was out of her control that pissed her off, angered her, etc., so on and so forth, or whatever. And that's fine. But the way she's handling the shit right now, it's not good. It's not good. The whole deal with Andrew, he's kind of getting tired of her shit. I think he's really going to start getting tired of her shit. Now, I don't know if that means that he's going to break up with her or whatever the fuck, but I think that they're getting past that honeymoon phase, and they are going to start having to really like deal with like some real life relationship problems. Like, you're trying to avoid my brother. This is my brother. This is my family member. He's always going to be around, and you're trying to actively not look at him. Why? Because he said something that you didn't like? I don't know, y'all. Maybe that's just me, but that shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I wouldn't want to be around somebody that pissed me off either. But like, he personally extended the olive branch. Matter of fact, you know what? That's the problem with Molly. If I had anything to say about it, she expects shit to kind of like get better or whatever in this weird way. But when people try to do things to make it better, she don't fuck with it. Not really. Like, she's still kind of like stuck in her ways when it comes to that. Issa tried to reach out or whatever. She went to brunch. Okay, they talked about them staying over for dinner or whatever, and we saw how that shit turned out. Didn't end that well. And I guess to her that was trying. I don't know. I don't feel like that's trying. And if that is trying, then I'm kind of with Issa on that one. I'm sorry, I'm hopping around a lot. I can't do this in order because it's too much. You know what? Let me just get this out the way. Let me get this out the way because that last part, like, I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised, but yet here I am, kind of annoyed, kind of pissed off, super frustrated because it makes no sense. And I've dealt with this personally, so it hits a little different for me, maybe, I guess. But I know what it's like to have this like little fallout with your friends and stuff like that. Friends that you know for a long, long time. And then whether you're in the right, they're in the right, you're in the wrong, they're in the wrong, it really doesn't fucking matter. Y'all just not fucking with each other anymore. Then to find out like they don't fuck with you no more because of whatever the case may be, or and to find out they don't fuck with you for whatever the case may be, or to find out that you try and do things to mend that friendship, maybe not get it back to where it was, but at least, start anew and try again or something like that. And it's hard because I feel like in those scenarios, at least in my experience anyway, people hold you to your past. Your friends hold you to your past. Like, they never see the growth, the evolution that is the new you. All they see is the old you. And they will never let that shit go. Like, they hold on to that shit tighter than all get out. And I think that sucks because it's just like, you should judge me on my current merit, not my old ways, not my old self. I don't do some of the same things. Now, granted, Issa might have some of the same patterns in the way she does certain things or whatever, but she's grown. She's done new things. And Molly has yet to like really give her the credit on that. Because I don't think that she sees it. I don't think Molly sees the growth that's in her friend and her best friend or whatever. She just holds her to the old shit. But at the same time, Issa doesn't really. Is this and see this is why I said earlier, this is why I said is on both of them. Like no one's more right than the other. In that in particular current situation, it could have went either way. It was fucked up that Molly said what she said, but I mean that's real. I mean we've been sensing this for a long time. My friends sensed it a long time. Like they're friends that are falling out because they're growing apart and they're growing differently. And who Molly is starting to become now in this active search of who she is and what she wants, or trying to find this new level in this whole relationship with Andrew or whatever, it's changing her. It's changing her, and she's not like the same old Molly. And there's nothing wrong with that. So for all those who feel like Molly bugging, Molly tripping, and stuff like that, like shut the hell up. It happens. People change. People change. Things change. Friendships change. Friendships don't last forever. And if they do, if you have a friend that has lasted like your whole life or whatever, then you are a selected diamond amongst the rough. I promise you that shit don't last forever. You can be friends with people for a long, long time, and y'all get on your nerves. Y'all have good times. Y'all have bad times. Y'all might fall out a time or two and come back or whatever the hell. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? Like not everything lasts forever. Not everything lasts forever, and this is what we're seeing right now. Shout out to Kerry Washington for directing this episode. She used to be hella fine to me, not so much anymore.
Was that necessary? Probably not. I said it though. I'm gonna keep it in.
I think she's doing the right thing by being extra cautious involving Nathan and Lawrence right now. I hope what he said doesn't become a thing, because he said he seems sometimey. He might have a point, but at the same time, I mean, that's really none of your fucking business. Mind your business, stay in your lane. But I'm glad that Issa kind of like stuck up for him, and in the process of it all, we get to hear him talk about his mental issues, given the fact that he is bipolar. We have a name attached to it now. So not only do we know he had mental issues at the time, that he was bipolar specifically. These things matter. So having that out in the air with Issa and everything now, I'm glad that it didn't like paint a different picture or whatever. I'm wondering what was in that box that she saw, because she saw a book in there, I think, and she was like, ooh, and she walked off. Now, maybe I just read that situation wrong. Maybe he was too close behind her and she was like trying to get up out of there. But it looked like to me at the time, it looked like she saw something in there and she walked off to like not be in that box. I'm probably gonna have to go back and look at it and see like maybe that wasn't it. I don't know. Things are out in the open with Nathan. That's great. We're just friend. Lawrence isn't really tripping about it. I think he has a level of trust for Issa in that now. That's good. Issa and Lawrence are still together. They're trying to get things back on track. I think that's important. Issa's still working on her next event with the assistant chick. I don't even know her name, but apparently she keeps hand warmers and gluten-free whatever the hell that was in her bag, ready to eat on standby, trying to get thick for the summertime. Not mad at it. Ahmad is still trash, giving Issa trash advice. That was hilarious. You pay for what you get, or you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. That's what he said. I couldn't remember for a second. My bad. Yeah, man, it was a lot. It was a lot that was going on. I keep scratching my face. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, it was a lot that was going on. I'm really stuck on the Molly Issa situation right now. I'm not entirely happy with Molly and how that situation got handled. I feel like, in matter of fact, I feel like if anything, it was foul of her that she went so far as to send a text message to Andrew. Well, tried anyway to send a text message to Andrew talking about Issa, talking about like I'm trying with her. Like, you don't have to say that. You didn't have to do that. I'm sure a lot of us have done that at some point or another, but that Issa was very much within her right to be mad about it, and I love that she's not so pussy as to have just let it be and let her have figured that shit out later, like she probably could have. Instead, she kind of confronted that and was just like, "Let me get the fuck up out of here now." So there's that. But yeah, no, man, Issa was right. Like, there's nothing else to talk about, and you could just see how hurt she was by that. She really wanted her friend back, and she couldn't get her friend back because her friend is not her friend anymore. I guess it's just it's this weird cycle. Like I said, it hits me a little bit different. I've been through this, and I mean, what can I say, man? Choose your friends wisely. Shit, some of them are gonna be down for you for a while until it's inconvenient for them, and then they're not gonna be down with you no more. That's friendship, bro. That's how some of these things work nowadays. That's not real friendship, but I mean, again, these things happen. I'm not gonna delve into that too much further because I'm still in my emotions on this one, yo. Sorry. Just if you want to talk to me about it more, share your perspectives or whatever, hit me up in the comment section below, please. I need some of y'all to give me some feedback here. I need some of y'all to tell me like how y'all felt about that, because that was bullshit to me. Again, to me, nobody was wrong. Both parties were right. It was just like fuck, man. Like I don't know. Anyway, let me get the fuck up out of here, yo. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit me up in the comment section below. Talk with me, converse with me, because this shit was a lot on my heart personally. But until next time, y'all. Oh, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. We got one more episode left for the finale, and I feel like it's going to go into a dangerous territory of Lawrence leaving for that job since it went really well, and then figuring out where Issa goes from here with her life. I mean, she's probably just going to keep on keeping on, and maybe they'll do the long distance relationship thing or whatever, but I don't know. It's the Insecure season finale. We're going to have some type of surprise at the end, right? So, you know, buckle up and fasten your sphincters for that shit. It's going to be tough. I feel like it's going to be tough because this whole season was tough. I really don't feel like they're going to let us off on a light note. I really don't feel that way, like at all. So with that being said, again, subscribe if you're new here. Like the video, please. Comment, converse with me. Talk with me, you guys. This is what I'm here for. I need y'all to converse with me on this subject and let me know how you guys felt about the episode yourself personally. And until then, I'm not watching the preview for next week, but I will be here anyway, telling it like it is.